Finally guys, after more than 3 months of break, I'm finally back. Damn, how I missed playing games and making videos about them. Regardless of the fact that I was not active, I always followed news from the gaming world. Lately, YouTube is full of videos about Starfield, Baldur's Gate 3, the new Assassin's Creed game, etc. Although these are all great games and everyone is talking about them for a reason, I will skip them anyway, and in the next few videos I will talk about some games that have yet to be released, which in my humble opinion are worth paying attention to and have the potential to be very good and interesting games. Anyway, the game I want to talk about in today's video is Banishers, Ghost of New Eden. Damn guys, I really like how this game looks and it's definitely among the games I will play in the upcoming period. Banishers Ghost of New Eden is an upcoming third-person, story-driven action RPG developed by Don't Nod Entertainment, a studio that stands behind the first two Life is Strange games and the adventures of Captain Spirit. The setting of this game is in fictional world of New Eden in late 17th century. It's an understatement to say that I simply love games set in this time. And that's one of the most important reasons why I play games like New World or Gridfall, and it's one of the strongest reasons I will give this game a try. When it comes to the story, it can be said that the story in this game is nothing special. It's okay, sounds interesting, but it's really not something wow. The story follows a couple, a destined lovers, Antea Duarte and Red Mac Wraith, whose job is to protect living from the ghosts and specters. Some kind of 17th century Ghostbusters. Now, following a disastrous last mission, Antea is fatally wounded, becoming one of the spirits she loathes. In the haunted wilds of North America, the couple desperately searches for a way to liberate Antea from her new plight. Following the story, you will be able to play both Red and Antea, combining their skills and abilities in order to defeat your enemies or solve some mysterious puzzles. This kind of gameplay is nothing new or never seen before, but is definitely interesting on its own way. When it comes to gameplay, that's the point where this game needs to dominate. Unlike Don't Nod's previous games, Banishers will feature more of an action role-playing style. When it comes to gameplay, the developer says next: immerse yourself in beautiful, intimate and powerful story between two fated lovers. As Banishers enter the lives of New Eden's communities and solve haunting cases in a mystical and lore-rich world plagued with supernatural creatures and ancient secrets. Use your wits or combine Antea's spiritual powers and Red's arsenal to defeat and banish the souls tormenting the living. Challenging decisions will lie on your path, dramatically impacting your story and the fate of New Eden's inhabitants, be they living people or wandering souls. With Antea now being a ghost herself, will you honor your Banisher oath or sacrifice the living in a desperate bid to bring your beloved back? So, choices and consequences. I love that part. There are tons of games out there which emphasize on this feature, but no matter on your decisions or acts, the ending will remain the same. I am impatient to see if this is the case with this game as well, or if it will actually do exactly what they emphasized and that every decision we make will affect the development of the story and the eventual ending. Gameplay itself looks really cool. It's fast, everything looks smooth and fluid, the combination of melee and ranged attacks and Antea's spiritual powers looks amazing, and switching between characters in flight happens in the blink of an eye, which is really great. I do like how combat looks, and I honestly hope it feels that smooth as it looks like. In one part of the gameplay trailer we can actually see inventory menu, and there we could see part of our protagonist's gear. Beside the outfit, there are slots for melee weapon, and in this case we can see saber and fireband equipped. Besides some standard stats, we can see that this weapon increases Red's 4th light and heavy attack damage by 50%. Also, we can see that this weapon is upgradable, and that is good segment considering you will probably come across some good weapon with some good special ability and you will probably want to carry it as longer as possible. Beside melee weapon slot, we can see slot for ranged weapon, in this case a rifle, slot with decoction with 3 chargers and amulet, wristband and brooch slots. There is also a slot for Bane ring, which is a really important part of Red's equipment. Beside the inventory in the pause menu, we can see rest option, and while resting we will be able to refill our decoction chargers, fast travel option, which is great if you don't like to go on foot way back to quest giver, and evolution option, which is probably for leveling your character for talents and stuff. Graphically, this game looks so good. I like the look of the characters, details, look of the spells, abilities and their effects. The animations are nicely done, especially ones during combat. The nature looks beautiful, especially forests. Although the game have dark thematic, ambience in the game is really pleasant for the eye. The release date is set for the November 7th, which is really close, and as I already mentioned, I will definitely give this game a try. If you like story-driven action games with some RPG elements, with combat system that reminds on recent God of War games, then you definitely should consider playing this game when it comes out. After trying the game, I will give you my final opinion in a review, so if you are interested, make sure you smash that subscribe button and don't forget to like this video so it can reach more people. That will be all, and I'll see you in the next one.